Hi, welcome to Alaska Rural Homestead. Today it's kind of chilly outside. It's about 33 degrees. Obviously you can see by our potato plants here, they've already felt the chill, so it's time to harvest them. So today we're going to harvest our potatoes. We've got Yukon Golds and we've got Butterball potatoes in here, and let me tell you, they're going to be yummy. I already pulled a plant here just to see what we've got. These are some nice Yukon Golds here, nice and big, ready. So we're going to start pulling these up, put them in our little canister right here and harvest them out. Now once we harvest these, we got to set them outside, excuse me, not outside, but we got to set them someplace on a piece of newspaper or whatever, and let them
inside to cure.
Yeah, basically inside, let them cure a little bit. So we're going to pull these out, and as we go, harvest. So anyways, here's a cutting that we used. Obviously it grows right from that, and that's how you get your plant.
Those were part of our potatoes, yes, from last year, remember?
Yep. We always save some of our potatoes for seed taters. So as we pull these, we'll get the plants out of the way first. And if we have a potato that comes up with it, we'll pull the potato. We're not really trying to get the potatoes just yet. We just want to get the plant out of the way, but if we see a potato, we'll just go ahead and pull it. And so as Michelle goes ahead and pulls the plants out of the way, what I want to start doing is I'm going to start digging for these. But you have to be careful because you don't want to scar the potato because it makes them rot faster, which means you have to use them quicker. And so since we're trying to make this last through the winter, we try not to bruise them up. So we'll start just gently going down and layer by layer and pulling potatoes.
So this year I did get a late start planting my potatoes. So I put them in this garden bed here, and pretty much the only thing that I added to my soil for an amendment was I love to use worm castings because in our area here we don't really have any worms. And then I will put bone meal, and I will put a little cow manure, and then is what we do is we have our high tunnel with fencing in here, and we have it divided. So we have turkeys right now that we will be transitioning into one of the sections, and then we have our meat birds. We have our meat birds that are going to go into one of the sections, and we will show you when we get them transitioned in here. That's a good sized one, huh?
That's a good sized one.
Yeah. There's another good one. Yay! Boy, my hands are cold.
Well, that's what happens when it's 33 outside and it's about 10 degrees warmer in here. Here, let me do this. And you can... I got gloves on. Here, go over there and put me some straw in that because we're going to fill this up real quick.
We don't need straw, sweetie. And look, I did put some reds in here.
Oh, you did? Woo, I didn't know you did.
I had forgotten I did.
So you'll remember one of our other videos, we made some stew. And that's what these little guys here are. So we save these. A lot of people chunk them out or they'll use them for seed potatoes. They're too small as far as I'm concerned for seed potatoes, but they make perfect stew potatoes. And God provides, so might as well use it. We're going to have to do some repair on our raised bed here, but this makes
We've had them for a few years.
Yeah, we've had them for about 8 years now.
I mean, they've held up pretty good.
Now you'll notice that I am breaking this dirt up as I go also. And that's because next year it makes it easier if she doesn't have to start off working with a whole bunch of clods of dirt. So I bust that up as I go. It just makes it a little easier for her. And I mean, she's a hard-working woman, let me tell you. I may work 80 hours a week, but she's working at least that much around the homestead, trying to keep it running, trying to keep it producing stuff like this. So the more I can help out with little things like breaking up the clods of dirt, the easier her job is, and ultimately that helps us both out. So
I think I might have to go get some gloves.
all right, sweetie, I told you this ground's cold. Now, for you people that don't live up in the northern regions, let me give you an idea of something. Our ground temperature doesn't get above 75 degrees, period. And in the wintertime, if it's not covered or inside of a high tunnel, our temperature in the ground may not even get above freezing. So it freezes. I mean, the ground does freeze hard. And in fact, the construction up here stops when the ground starts freezing. But in a high tunnel like this, or a greenhouse, or a raised bed, it allows this dirt to thaw out much quicker, and it allows the temperature to stay a lot warmer, which obviously makes you produce a lot quicker. So put that up there just for show you what I've got so far, and I haven't even gotten that far into the harvesting. Okay, so we've got about a third of the bed done already, and I just want to stop and show you something that's amazing about Alaska. You can see the size of these potatoes here. Now, what's nice about this is it didn't take that long to grow. Because Alaska has such a long daylight cycle in the summertime, it allows more photosynthesis, so the plant grows quicker, and it actually puts in more energy, in this case root for the potato, a lot quicker. These have only been growing about 80 days. Typically, potatoes are about 90 to 100 days to get this size, so we're growing stuff a little bit quicker, but that's nice because our growing season is a little bit shorter. Also, we did put some reds in here. She didn't think we did, but we did, so there's going to be some reds in here also. And obviously the Yukon Golds and the Butterballs we talked about already. Once we're done harvesting all these, we're going to go ahead and cure them. Basically let them air dry for about a week, and then we're going to put them downstairs in our little cellar, and they'll keep all winter. So keep watching. Okay, so one final tip when you have a bed of potatoes or a plot of potatoes, check every last corner, because this little potato right here was buried in this corner up tight. Had I not completely checked this bed, I'd have missed a potato. So there's your tip for the day. We're going to go ahead and move our turkeys into these two areas here, and they'll finish picking out all the greens that they want to eat, which makes them taste better and help feed them. And
Our chickens.
oh yeah, and our chickens. We're going to bring the chickens in here too. So turkeys will probably be in this side, chickens will probably be in that side, or vice versa. Who knows? But you'll get to see them, and they're really cute. So we'll give you a quick glimpse of them, and Michelle will go ahead and show you what we've got harvested for potatoes there for the year. This isn't a whole lot, but considering this bed was basically 24 by about 16, and we got about 50 pounds of potatoes. That's a pretty good harvest. We also have potatoes from last year that Michelle canned, and so they're going to get us by.
Hey guys, so we've just about got the high tunnel completely cleaned out as much as we're gonna, and we've got all this fenced off for a reason. So we had our potatoes on the other side, and I think we'll put our turkeys out there, can finish growing, and probably give it about another week or so, and we're going to be processing them. We have already processed 28 meat birds, and we've got, I believe, 20 more remainder meat birds to go. And they're outside right now in a pen, and we like to bring them in here and so they can stay a little bit warmer. And we usually put all our chickens out here, but we have actually done some bartering this year, and we've got bunnies in the chicken coop now, and we are going to be free of chickens for this winter, and it'll be kind of nice to get a break. So like I said, the chickens are the rest of the meat birds that we have are going to go in here, and they just love to sort through all this little stuff. Plus they fertilize at the same time, so it will be ready for planting in here again next year if we decide to do so, other than planting out at the farm. And the chickens really love these roosting bars that I made for them. It was just pretty much made out of extra tree limbs and that kind of stuff. And once in a while I have to go back and tighten them, but they love to get on here at night, and they stay pretty warm out here compared to outside, because it is getting pretty cold outside. Like it's getting down into the 20s, and so soon we're going to have to process the rest of the meat birds. So I'm just going to finish cleaning up in here, and I will show you the chickens in here when I get it done.
So here's our turkeys. These are called Royal Palm turkeys. And we've got some gobblers, and we got some hens, as you can see. And this is on the side of the high tunnel. And this is on the side of the high tunnel that has the potatoes, or had the potatoes. There's our dominant tom right there. But these are our Thanksgiving turkeys that we sell to people. So they're a heritage breed. On the other side here, Michelle was telling you all about the chickens. And these are Freedom Rangers. So as you can see, these guys are chow hounds, but they're really good eating. So there you go. This is what we do with our chickens in the wintertime. At the very end, we put them inside of our high tunnel along with our turkeys. They eat everything that's left over, and then they poop and fertilize, and we use it. And we get to listen to the turkeys. All right, make sure that you give us that like and subscribe to our channel, and hope this has been informative as well as entertaining. We appreciate you watching. Please leave us the comments, and please thank God for everything that you have, and God bless America. Have a good day.